Have you ever been asked in therapy, and how does that make you feel? For some, it's an important question. For others, it can feel like a cliche. But here's the reality. Emotions do matter. They connect us to ourselves, connect us to others, and to our humanity. Yet emotions aren't the full story. They're messengers. Negative emotions in particular, anger, sadness, guilt, shame, fear, they're like flashing warning lights on the dashboard of your psyche. They don't just exist on their own, they point to something deeper. Your beliefs about who you are and what you think you're worth. Let's take anger. On the surface, anger tells us we need to set boundaries. But underneath, it may reveal a belief like, I don't deserve respect. Or sadness, it can feel like heaviness or loss, but beneath it might be a belief such as, I am alone and I am unlovable. Guilt is another one. Guilt can be healthy when it nudges us to repair a mistake, but more often it hides an old toxic belief like I am bad, or I always let people down. When we stop at the feeling alone, we miss the deeper invitation. Emotions are the surface ripples, beliefs are the currents underneath. Now here's where identity comes in. Our sense of identity, who we think we are, is largely shaped by those hidden beliefs. If you grew up with messages like, you're not enough, or your needs don't matter, then those beliefs settle into your identity. They form what I call a false self, an identity built not on truth, but on survival. So every time you feel those difficult emotions, you're pointing not just to a passing mood, but to a fracture in identity. The emotion says, pay attention. The belief says, this is who you think you are. The good news, beliefs are not fixed. Neuroscience calls it neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to change and rewire. Just as we once learned limiting beliefs, we can unlearn them. When we do the work of identifying, accepting, and transforming these beliefs, we change not only our emotions, but our very sense of self. Imagine moving from I am powerless to I have choices, from I'm unlovable to I'm worthy of love, from I'm invisible to I matter. Each time a belief shifts, your identity shifts with it, closer to your authentic self. So the purpose of feeling isn't just to feel, it's to use the emotion as a compass. When you feel sadness, don't just ask, what am I feeling? Ask, what am I believing right now? When anger rises, don't just say, I'm angry. Ask, what belief about myself or the world is this anger protecting? This is the deeper work of identity development. It's not about suppressing emotions or even being ruled by them. It's about tracing them back to beliefs that shape who you think you are, and then choosing whether those beliefs deserve to remain part of your identity. Therapy and coaching can help here because we don't always see these beliefs on our own. They're often unconscious, like wallpaper we've lived with for so long that we no longer notice it. But when we bring those beliefs into awareness, something powerful happens. You start to reclaim authorship of your story. You stop living out of an inherited script and begin to rewrite your own. That's the essence of identity work. So yes, emotions are important, but remember this, they are messengers, not destinations. They point the way to the beliefs that formed you, and with compassion, reflection, and sometimes professional guidance, those beliefs can be transformed. And when your beliefs change, your identity changes. You no longer live from the false self, but from the authentic self, the one who knows they are worthy, lovable, and free to live with purpose. If this resonates with you, if you're feeling emotions that don't make sense, or if you feel lost in who you are, that may be your invitation to go deeper. To look not just at what you feel, but at what you believe. And that's where true identity transformation begins. Now, if you'd like help discovering who you are, visit my website, book a free discovery call. Let's see what's possible.